Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the OnePlus 6. So the OnePlus 5T was launched about 6 months back and the OnePlus 6 is finally here. So let's take a quick look at what the flagship killer has to offer this time. So first off, let's talk about the all-new design. The OnePlus 6 has a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 back and front on top of a aluminium body that honestly looks really good. It comes in 3 different color variants, that is the silky white, the midnight black and the mirror black. Out of the 3 main designs, 2 of them have a matte finish, whereas the third one, the mirror black, has a mirror finish with a slight ceramic coating on it so that it doesn't reflect light just like a plain mirror, but reflects light in a quite unique way. Talking about the other general stuff you would find in a OnePlus device, you still have the alert slider, you have USB Type-C with support for dash charging, you have a really good speaker, amazing camera and powerful specs, and of course a headphone jack. Now let's talk about the cameras. Talking about the cameras, they have been repositioned and still a dual camera setup where the primary shooter is a 16 megapixel f1.7 lens and the secondary shooter is a 20 megapixel f1.7 lens. Now a really important fact to note about these 2 cameras are that the secondary lens isn't a telephoto or a wide angle or a monochrome, but it has the exact same focal length as the primary lens, so it's solely to help the primary lens in portrait mode and in HDR mode. That's a really good step by OnePlus. So talking about the specs, for the processor you have a Snapdragon 845, which is the top of the line processor Snapdragon has to offer. For the GPU you have a Adreno 630 GPU. So the 645 paired with the Adreno 630 can get you some really good gaming performance. Now for the RAM you have 2 options to choose from, a 6GB version or a 8GB version. Sadly you cannot expand the memory using a micro SD card, so you will have to go for a 128 or a 256GB version if you're going to be using that camera a lot. Now let's talk about the front of the phone. When compared with the OnePlus 5T, the OnePlus 6 has almost the exact same footprint but a much larger display. The OnePlus 6 packs in a 6.28 inch display with a notch on top and a really thin chin at the bottom. The screen you're getting here is a 1080p AMOLED panel, so it can get really bright and it gives out really vibrant colors, but it's still 1080p. Now for the price you're paying, you're getting really good specs. So I'm not complaining over here about the lower quality of the screen. 1080p is still pretty good. So what's the final verdict on the OnePlus 6? Is it really worth 35,000 rupees, or should you skip this phone? Should you wait for the OnePlus 6T? Well, if you're using the OnePlus 5 or anything below that, the OnePlus 6 is definitely a really good upgrade for you. But if you're using something like the OnePlus 5T, then I really don't think you should be upgrading to the OnePlus 6. You could rather wait a couple more months, about 6 months more, for the OnePlus 6T, which I'm pretty sure is going to be much better in every aspect. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.